Most respected Sri Ravi Shankar Prasad ji, my dear friend Uday Shankar, Ramesh Siddhi ji, Mr. Peretta, Francis Singh, Dr. Singh, Aditi, distinguished guests. For me, it is a privilege to be here with all of you at Frames 2016. I was here on the same stage at Frames 204. In 2004, the Indian media and entertainment industry was about $2 billion. Since then, in about 12 years, this industry has grown 9 times to $18 billion. My warm congratulations to all of you. While this growth has been impressive, I truly believe that the best is yet to come. The Indian media and entertainment industry will be a $100 billion industry in the coming decade. But the numbers tell you only one part of the story. This industry is every Indian's best friend, worst critic, role model, revered elder, loved child, teacher, all rolled into one. This industry has built a warm and emotional relationship forged through powerful storytelling. With the world going digital, we have the opportunity to envelop the whole world with this emotional bond, exactly as Uday said, to tell millions of stories in hundreds of different formats and ways. And technology will play a key enabling role in that story. Dear friends, there could not have been a better theme for Frames 2016, the year of the digital, change or perish. To my mind, digitization is the defining trend of this century. In fact, that is the very reason we at Reliance conceived Jio. Jio is one of the largest transformational greenfield digital initiatives anywhere in the world, with an initial investment of over 150,000 crores. It's really the world's biggest startup. The world is at the beginning of a digital revolution. Anything and everything that can go digital is going digital at an exponential rate, faster than you and I can imagine. Whether it is entertainment, commerce, healthcare, education, life is going digital. Through the ages, information and knowledge have driven humanity's progress. Life itself has relied on information to progress. Our genetic code, our DNA, the basis of our evolution is nothing but information. And when you put the power of information, connectivity, and computing together, the price-performance ratio of everything changes drastically. We are at the beginning of a new era for humanity. The defining characteristic of this era is a digitally networked and digitally connected society. I believe that in the next 20 years, as human civilization, we will collectively see more change and achieve more than what we have done in the last 200 years. If you are not digital, and if you don't have a globally competitive digital tools and skills, you will simply not survive. You will get disrupted, you will be outcompeted, you will be left behind, you will become irrelevant. As the world goes digital, India and Indians cannot afford to be left behind. Today, India is ranked 150th in the mobile internet access rankings out of 230 countries in the world. We have the responsibility to digitally empower India, to end this digital poverty. 1.3 billion Indians cannot be left behind as the world enters a new era. We have one of the youngest populations in the world. Give them the tools, give them the skills, give them the environment, they will surprise and support us. It is this opportunity to transform the lives of our 1.3 billion Indians that motivated Reliance to enter and transform the entire digital ecosystem, and Jio is the result. I have no doubt that with the launch of Jio, India's rank will go up from 150 to among the top 10 mobile internet access in the world in the next few years. How are we going to achieve this? Through 4 key interventions. First is through coverage. Coverage refers to where you can access mobile broadband no matter where you are in India. Currently, the coverage of high-speed mobile broadband in India is only 15 to 20%. The comparative figure for USA is 75% of its population. Jio will start its services with 70% coverage of the Indian population from day one. And I'm sure with all our industry partners and the efforts that Jio is making, India's high-speed mobile coverage will be over 90% by the end of year 2017. Second is through quality. Quality refers to the speed and strength of mobile broadband. From day one, the Jio mobile broadband will offer speeds that are 40 to 80 times faster than the current average speeds that we see. Third is through quantity and capacity of data available for consumption for every consumer in India. Currently, the data consumption for an average Indian is 0.15 gigabits per annum. Jio's network is engineered to provide a capacity of over 10 gigabits per every user. That is nearly 100 times more than what he or she is using today. And fourth is to make this very, very affordable. All of this is no use if we cannot make it accessible and affordable to consumers and to all Indians in all parts of the country. Jio will significantly up the quantity, quality and coverage, not by a factor of 1 or 2, but as I have explained, technology today allows us to improve this by a factor of 80 to 100. And the coverage for mobile broadband access, internet access at affordable costs for all Indians. And I am sure that this will set a new global standard. With these 4 interventions, India will leapfrog to being amongst the top 10 in mobile internet access from its current rank of 150th. This initiative is our small and humble contribution to our Honorable Prime Minister's vision of Digital India, which is very ably executed under the leadership of our Minister for Telecommunications, who is present with us today. So what will people experience when they come onto the Jio network? Firstly, Jio is not just a telecom network. It is an entire ecosystem that allows Indians to live the digital life to the fullest. This ecosystem consists of devices, broadband networks, powerful applications and services distributed to every doorstep in India. Jio's media offerings will include the most comprehensive libraries and programming of recorded and live, music, sports, live and catch-up televisions, movies and events. Secondly, Jio is about unleashing creativity and connected intelligence. There are 2 kinds of intelligence in the world: machine intelligence and human imagination. Now combine the power of 6 billion brains in the world with all the computers in the world. And that is what connected intelligence means. Imagine the power we will be putting in the hands of common Indians if we can give them a smartphone in their hands and use an always available broadband connection link to power and give them the power of the internet. Thirdly, Jio is not just about technical brute force. It is about doing things in a smart, simple and secure way. Digital technologies give us the opportunity to not just do a little better, but to reimagine how we can do things 10, 20, 100 times better. Fourth, Jio is about bringing people together. It is about inspiring people to join a movement, the Digital India movement. Jio is about you and your family, friends and community, and all Indians together in a movement to embrace and win in the digital world. I have no doubt that Jio and Jio-enabled Indians will create a whole new digital economy, and we will witness a period of unprecedented growth, empowerment, employment, and prosperity for our nation. To put it simply, everything that Jio believes and everything that Jio does is driven by a vision of this future. Dear friends, let me now share with you 5 mega trends that I believe will define our digital future. I believe that strategies factoring these mega trends will help us to win in the digital world. The first is that the world is moving from orality to visuality. The world is undergoing a tectonic shift from spoken and the written word to the visual world. Videos are emotive, intuitive, easy to understand, and hence compelling. A picture was always worth 1,000 words. Images and videos will rule in the digital world, and video will be the new voice for some of us in the network industry. And thanks to Jio, India will have one of the most comprehensive and powerful video networks in the world. This transformation from voice to video, driven by the network, will be available in every city and village in India. An affordable video network has the power to change how we learn, play, communicate, or entertainment. Affordability changes everything. It brings millions to a new platform. Let us get used to video being the new voice. Second, it is important to understand that digital technology is exponential. Human beings and our thinking is linear, but technology is exponential. Analog growth was linear. And let me explain this, that in a linear world, when you take 10 steps, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. An exponential world is 1, 2, 4, 8. So if you take 10 steps, you move 10 meters in a linear world. In those same 10 steps, you move 1,000 meters in an exponential world. In 30 steps, you move 30 meters. In an exponential world, you reach 1 billion. This is the power of exponential growth. And any exponential change will create large opportunities. Opportunities for those who are willing to embrace the change, and challenges for those who want to resist the change. Change is inevitable, but progress is optional. It depends on the choices we make. Embracing the change will reap rich dividends for everyone. Each one of us have the opportunity to experience and participate in this exponential growth in a digital world. Third, the world is graduating to a telemedia world. Earlier, telecommunications, media and entertainment, television and broadcasting used to be more or less separate industries. The telcos used to focus on infrastructure and networks, and entertainment companies focused on content production and distribution. There were different players for the large screen, the movie industry, for the small screen, the television industry, for the non-screen, the music industry, and so on. Now, as fast mobile broadband is engulfing the world in which telecom and ICT and various media sectors are converging. We are all part of a telemedia future. The rules of the game have changed. The model will shift from ownership to digital access, and users' focus has shifted from downloading to streaming, from push to pull, as Uday explained to us with his daughter's example. The traffic in this world is not linear or one way, it will be interactive. We will move from monologues to conversations, from copyrights to usage rights, and more importantly, from paying with cash to paying with attention. Hyper collaboration among all the telemedia players is the requirement of the day. All of us together can thrive in this interdependent world together and not individually. It will be a far more collaborative world, and partnerships will be the order of the day. Interdependence is our future. We need to co-create a new reimagined ecosystem among all players that is win-win for all. Fourth, abundance will be a global trend of choice, of distribution, of content. Millions of songs, millions of videos, anytime, anywhere. And this kind of abundance will make intelligent analytics the need of the hour. To my mind, data is the new oil in this digital world, and intelligent data or intelligence is the new petrol. But this kind of extreme abundance also leads to scarcity of a certain kind. And I call this scarcity on the inside, scarcity of context, scarcity of happiness, and purpose of life. Anything and anyone who can address this scarcity will be a winner. And this media and entertainment industry is well positioned to address the twin issues of both abundance and scarcity that will coexist. Fifth, ultimately, it is not about technology, but about humanity. Technology is just a means to an end. It cannot become the end goal by itself. The true power of technology is its ability to make human life better. The future belongs to creative empathizers, pattern recognizers, and meaning makers. Because technology changes, but humanity evolves. And I believe that any transformation is eventually about humanity. So dear friends, finally, all our efforts in the digital era need to be geared towards making the 21st century the India century. We have the opportunity to realize this in a collaborative framework. Together, we are Team Digital, Team Telemedia for India. It is our responsibility to ensure that digital disruption leads to value for the nation. Our convergence and not competition can reshape and redefine India. The power of our talent, visionary business minds, and transformative policy makers and influencers is palpable in this audience today. When talent meets opportunity in this digital era, we can realize the vision of our nation. Together, we can make India a powerhouse in the world of digital media and entertainment and lead in this new telemedia world. And media and entertainment industry can be really proud to have played a role in taking India on the global stage. Because all change is about humanity, and more than 1/6 of humanity resides in India. I look forward to all of us being partners in co-creating this future of a digital India led by telemedia that provides opportunities and entertainment for all our people. Thank you.